Just now, Sebastian, talking about one world, one market, okay? Many companies, they still say that one world, one market is not possible, okay? And DXN, we are not only good in one world, one market, we are also very good in the products, okay? We have fantastic product. Why? What are the factors that make our products so special compared to other companies? First thing first, in Europe, people talk about organic products, am I right? Organic products. What is the best way to certify that the product is organic? It is not by organic certifications by a local authorities, no? Okay, for example, if I certify organic in Malaysia, when I come to Europe, this certification cannot be used. So if I certify my products organic in Europe, when I go to America, they will not accept. And this organic certification is like a political camp. They don't recognize each other. But there is one organic certification that all the countries will accept. What is that? That is ISO 14001. ISO 14001 is more than organic. First, of course, your farm free from chemical, which is organic. First one. Secondly, the farm should not emit any odors or anything that affect the people. Many organic farms, they are very smelly because they use a lot of compost, no? This thing, that will be filled in ISO 14001. Then thirdly, whatever you do in a farm should not harm the surrounding. Okay? For example, now we are planting Ganoderma. There are two types of Ganoderma, no? One type of Ganoderma only live on the dead wood. Another type of Ganoderma that live on the live tree. It take a long time for us to get the ISO 14001. You know why? First, they want to check, is the farm emit any audio, any bad smell? Oh, that's okay. Okay. You go to the farm, our farm have very clean environment. Secondly, they want to confirm whether our Ganoderma will attack the live tree. Well, Ganoderma emit out the spores. Okay? If the spores go to the neighbor's farm and Ganoderma attack the farm, then you'll be failed in ISO 14001. So luckily, our Ganoderma doesn't attack live trees. Okay? After a long time, we get ISO 14001. So when people ask you about organic certifications, okay, you must show them ISO 14001 of DXN. Okay? We also have organic certification by the Agriculture Department of Malaysia. We also show it to the people, but there is a localized certifications. It cannot be used worldwide. To use it worldwide, we need ISO 14001. I think DXN, we are the only, if not the only one, we are one of the very few companies that have ISO 14001. Yeah, listen, very few. Yeah. This is about organic this plantation. What is important is our selection of species. Malaysia, we have over 200 Ganoderma, no? Time. And we selected only 6. How do we know that this species of Ganoderma is good or is no good? First, we can experiment on chicken. Okay? Very simple experiment. the hens, after laying egg for some years, they will stop laying the eggs. So if the Ganoderma can regenerate, so if we give the Ganoderma to the chicken, it will start to lay eggs again, that means it have regenerative. So we have so many types of Ganoderma in the jungle. So we collect it one by one, okay? Then we feed to the chicken. And chicken, they are very smart, you know. If the thing is good for them, so we feed to the chicken. Then the hen started to lay eggs again. Okay, then we know this Ganoderma will be good for regeneration. And another thing is that chicken do not live wild outside. So when we feed the Ganoderma to the chicken, if they can fly on top to the trees and spend the night on top to the tree, what does that mean? They mean it can energize the chicken. So after that, we selected 6 species of Ganoderma. Is the translation okay? I'm talking about feeding the chicken. I'm not talking about frying the chicken. This is the first stage of trying on our products. After that, we started to give to friends, to this thing, and to get a testimony. And fantastic testimony. Then the action is formed. This is the first stage of the product. Afterward, one Ganoderma can produce how many Ganoderma? One Ganoderma can produce at least 1 million Ganoderma. How? Because from one Ganoderma tissue culture, okay, we can get 1 to 200 first batch of spawn. We take the tissue from the Ganoderma, we put it into this petri dish, it starts to grow. We can get 100 to 200 plate. Okay, so those grow well one we keep, those doesn't grow well one we throw away. So we get 100 this. Then from this dish we transfer to the grain. Like this, like this barley, and also this oat. We transfer to the grain. One dish can transfer to at least 100 bottle. Okay. Then one bottle can transfer to another 100 bottles. So 100 multiplied 3 times is 1 million. That is not the end of the story, Then one bottle, you can sit at least 300 Ganoderma bags. So theoretically, one Ganoderma, we can produce 30 million Ganoderma. But we are not going to produce all 30 million. We only select the best. Selection of the best. So we select, So we plant the Ganoderma. After planting Ganoderma, even though it's tissue culture, some they're growing very well. Maybe 1 or 2% they grow very well. 1 or 2% is not growing very well. It's not growing good. So the 1% we select again. Then we tissue culture again. Okay, so we keep on selection, After some years, our Ganoderma become very, very powerful. Ganoderma takes about 3 months, one cycle. But how about mycelium? What is mycelium? When we do tissue culture, okay, then if we grow the roots, Ganoderma don't have roots, they call mycelium, the white part. We grow it into a semi-solid culture, then it grow. Okay, it grow very fast. We can harvest it in 14th day. You remember many years ago, I talking about 17 days. That is 10 years ago. Now, 14 days we can harvest. Why? Because from the growth of the mycelium, we also select the best. We multiply. Select the best. We multiply. So there is a parallel development of Ganoderma and mycelium. Ganoderma take 3 months, 1 cycle. Mycelium take 2 weeks, 1 cycle. So after 20 years of selecting the best of mycelium, now our mycelium become, our GI become very, very potent. So some leaders, they even use only on GL mycelium, and they get beautiful result. In this aspect, no other company can compete with us. You know why? Because the Ganoderma are not planted by themselves. The Ganoderma is planted by farmers. So when you buy the Ganoderma from farmers, how to determine the price? It's by kilo. 1 kilo, how much? You buy from the farmers. So the farmers will go for the big Ganoderma, the heavy Ganoderma, and the old Ganoderma. Because the older you plant, the bigger it is, it becomes very heavy. Okay? And this kind of Ganoderma is useless. Because when is the best time to collect Ganoderma? I have read many articles, no? They say you come to our Ganoderma farm, you smell all the Ganoderma fragrance. Finish. Because when you smell the Ganoderma fragrance, they mean the Ganoderma already emit all the spores, no? All the spores already go to this thing. So when you see in any company, they say that their Ganoderma farms are full of good smell, good fragrance. Never buy their products. They know nothing about Ganoderma. They doesn't know Ganoderma. Okay? Ganoderma you must harvest before the spore go into the air. And how do we know that this Ganoderma already matured? Our Ganoderma very clever. Our species. Before it becomes matured, it becomes shiny. You look at the photo of our Ganoderma. Okay, many people say that we put Selex, no? We put something on a Ganoderma to make it shiny. No. This shiny is natural. Yeah. Like the red color here, natural color. Yeah. When we grow Ganoderma, okay, at first stage come out is white in color. Later it turns into yellow, okay, then it turns into red. Then after that it becomes shiny. When it becomes shiny, then we must harvest, because that is a sign that the spore is going to emit. Maybe this is the way Ganoderma can attract the animal to come and eat and spread the spore. We don't know. But it becomes shiny, becomes very beautiful, no? Just before this thing. And this species is only with DXN. That's why you look at the photo of other company, they're very dull. Their Ganoderma look very dull. DXN one very shiny. Because after many years of selections.